Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Old Big Jim coming to y'all from down here in South Mississippi. Boy, we had a yesterday and day well last the whole weekend basically, and the whole last part of last week it was like 80 degrees and 60 to 70, 75% humidity. I mean it was I mean you break a sweat just sitting here and oh Mississippi dude was not happy because he comes from the northwest part of the United States, up there where in Washington State. It's not. I don't think it's very humid up there a lot. Now I know it's not that hot, but anyway, it don't matter. But it's not comfortable, but it's better than 30% humidity and 99 degrees, which is probably where it's going to be here pretty quick. But anyway, that's all good. Weather's something you have to deal with. Lord uh, brings the weather, and like He does that, everything else. We just got to deal with it. We got to overcome and enjoy life. Okay, well, y'all know it's Modified Monday. I'm not going to back off. Um, I enjoy messing with things. I did have one pretty major knife project this week that I did. But like I say, I have been packing these knives and searching for these knives, and I mean it's all in one place in one area. It's just getting it together, and then I got to put it in a box, look it up, price it, and then put it in a box and get it ready to go out to the knife show. Did I mention there was a knife show? Lord have mercy. Anyway, Mr. Aaron Williams, uh, a real nice gentleman. Uh, I think he's up there from Virginia way. But anyway, uh, he is he inspires me and motivates me quite a bit. He I'm in a chat group with him, and he shares things that he's working on, and some things he doesn't share. He shared privately with me some stuff, so I get a lot of motivation. I get a lot of inspiration from uh, Brother Aaron, and I appreciate every bit of it. He knows. I mean, I say the same thing to y'all every week, and but it's all good because it is what it is. Knife show. Did I mention the knife show? That's gonna be it's less than a week, guys. It's uh today's what, the 6th, so I guess we're looking at 5 days, and it'll be happening 11 o'clock on Friday at the Stone County Airport, right here in downtown Wicked, Mississippi. Got the whole crew from Deep South. They're gonna be there. Y'all may have seen this gentleman. His name is Mr. Kevin Bentley, or AKA the Knife Doctor. Uh, there's gonna be several uh, what I call knife tubers, Class A knife tubers. Um, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to get too many people excited about it, but they're going to be there, from what I understand, and and that's good because I've been wanting to press the flesh with at least the three that I have in mind. Well, the four, of course, I have uh, I know the knife doctor and have broke bread with him, and have on certain occasions uh, had contact with him through messengers and emails and stuff. So, but anyway, uh, he's a great individual. The other three guys that are supposed to be there, they're great individuals. So I just don't see how you can go wrong by not coming to a knife show that's put on by a, a, a great family, a religious family, two preachers, run Deep South Cutlery. One of them's the owner, and along with his son, best friend's son, they run the thing. They're running this event. Uh, the entire crew from Bond Heating and Air, which Brother Seth owns, it will be there providing, uh, getting things lined up, getting things set up. I'm going to be at Brother Rex Wiseman's table. He has a YouTube channel. That would be 5. Of course, Brother Rex and me, I got a hotline to him because he's my outside preacher, if you know what I'm saying, along with Billy Ray. Preacher Billy Ray. So anyway, I just don't see how y'all go wrong by not coming to this thing and enjoying some good fellowship with all of these folks. Disgusting habit. Anyway, so Modified Monday. Well, I got like I said, I got a knife. We'll get into that in just a minute. But I have a couple of little projects here that I did, and here's the first one. Okay. Now, I put a coin on the front of this. Got it all polished up. This is I don't even know what kind of coin it is, but it just kind of, I set it down. Like I say, when you're my age, I got a bunch of coins from all over the world. They worth anything? Probably not. And 2 of them that I broke out to do. This is going to a YouTuber, a knife tuber, and I made this solely with him in intention. It's something I picked up at I don't even remember. I've had it for years, but it's a I call it a pill case or a pill caddy, and this person probably has no use for a pill caddy. He may be healthier than me, which is not hard, not a stretch. Anyway, but it's a pill caddy, and it's something that you either drop in your pocket or put in your purse. If he gifted it to his whatever he does with it, that's up to him. But I think it's going to be, I'll send him a little cutter. He go get a cutter and maybe a couple of cutters, and then I'm going to throw this in there just because sitting around, this is the kind of stuff I do. Okay, got the back of it is I got it all polished up, got it cleaned up, and got it ready to ride. So all it needs is a stamp. Okay. The second thing I did, about the same thing. A little different, but about the same thing. Now I have another YouTuber, knife tuber, that is I call him a friend, and I call him an acquaintance. We visit through Messenger and anyway, let's just say we know each other. But anyway, y'all, this is an iconic box right here. Y'all see you ever notice how it has these dots on this box right here? That's the grid pattern on top of the I don't know what you would call it, the area that surrounds the wick of a Zippo. But anyway, that's the dot pattern there, and you'll see that there's it's 8 dots. There's 3 across the top, 3 across the bottom, 2 across the middle. If you get a lighter and it's got 5, or it's got 8, or 10, or it's got it's got more holes in it than that, it's probably not a Zippo. That's one of their trademarks. That's why it's on front of their box. Now this one is all the inflammation is there. You got your regular street chrome, genuine Zippo lighter made in the USA, made in Bradford, PA. Imagine that. Okay, so this is it's a brushed chrome lighter, but I have taken and put a coin on it, and I don't know if y'all can see that, but it has a griffin on it. And y'all need to look. If you don't know what a griffin is, you need to look that up. It's a mythical creature Okay, and this is a 2 pence note, England, I guess. Uh, I don't know. But anyways, one of the coins I had sitting there. But the reason I put the gripping on there is because I think this fits the person that's going to get it to a T. Okay, he just seems like would be a gripping kind of guy. I don't know, but I do know this: he's Zippo heavy. Okay, he likes his Zippos big time. I don't know if he smokes. I don't know anything about it, but I know that he fashions a Zippo continuously. So most all his shorts, most all of his videos, there'll be one sitting on the table. He'll show one in his hand, something. But he's always got a Zippo. So I'm going to send him a cutter. Here you going to get a cutter too. Maybe a couple. But this is going to be in there. I call this a little something something. Now, in Louisiana, they call it a square bait. Now, a bait is one more than enough. A BATE, bait. And it's a French word. You know, I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's and just because I am this guy, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it like, go, the coon ass. You know, they say, hey, I'm gonna go to get some oysters for my mama, and we're gonna get her a square bait. And what he's saying is he's gonna get a bag of oysters for his mama, and he's gonna make sure there's more than enough. So when you get this, and you'll be getting it pretty quick, it's gonna be a blessing. Now, I'm finna stop the video, and I'm gonna put y'all a clip in here of the cutter or the knife that I did. It's a Barlow. I pulled it out of my Barlow collection about a month ago, or maybe more, and I saw it, and the main spring had broke. And that it's a brand new knife, never been carried, never been toted, never been sharpened, but it's not rare, and it's not but it is unusual, and it's something that the combination of things, which I'll share with y'all whenever we get back from looking at the little clip. I'm gonna run y'all a clip, and it's gonna show y'all basically, what I found when I opened up my Barlow box and pulled this knife out. I was looking for a Barlow for some, I don't know. I was gonna do a short or whatever I was gonna do. And but I pulled it out. It was broken, so I set it over to the side, and it's just been sitting there. But sometimes last week, I pulled it out. I cut it all apart, took out the broke spring, put it back together, made a single blade Barlow out of it. So when y'all come back, we will have that video, the rest of this video, and I'll explain to y'all what I did. All right, Gage, we're back. I did mention y'all this was Modified Monday, right? Hashtag brought to you by Aaron Williams. I want to make sure y'all in the deal. All right, so this is now. Every time I look at it, I see something, and some of y'all gonna probably say, "Oh, I think something," but and it's nice. It's definitely gonna be a toter. I can promise you that. But here you go. Red Bone, Barlow, Rough Rider, just a stunning. It's just a stunning. But when it was a two-bladed Barlow, it was stunning then. But it's even stunninger now because I love a single-bladed Barlow. Some of y'all may notice or know that about me, and it's two-bladed. Ain't nothing wrong with two-bladed. But I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the full recon. Okay, it's gonna be the pile side. Got this 440 sharp steel on there. There's your bolster. Pretty red bone. Just pretty red bone right there. All right, then we're gonna back her up. So it's that pretty red bone. There ain't nothing wrong with this. Okay, and now I'm gonna point out some of what I call, they're not defects. Okay, but one of the problems I have is when I repin something like this or take something out like that, is always getting the pin to hide. Okay, I mean, I know that I could probably do it. I have the machinery in place to do it now. Uh, I just okay. I don't know if I'm a slacker. I don't know what. But here's the things that I want to point out about you that makes this Barlow different. Um, First of all, the tang stamp is the horseshoe tang stamp. I got sorry about that, brother Dan. We got some Earl in there. But you see that horseshoe tang stamp, and it says Rough Rider with an I. Okay, it matches the the bolster stamp, which is Rough Rider. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's with the I. And then the other thing about this Barlow that makes it special is it has the propeller shield. Y'all see that propeller shield? And it has RR in the middle. Well, actually, it has the man on the horse, the Rough Rider on the horse in the middle of the propeller, and then on either side of it, it has Rough Rider spelled with an I. So this is a pretty early Barlow in the Rough Rider era. You know, the first ones are, I keep saying first, second, you know, the early ones had Rough Rider written out in a script with the I. And then they went to this tang stamp and this bolster shield. Some of them don't have a bolster stamp. Some of them do. Uh, you know, I have examples of most all of them. But what makes this one unique is the horseshoe tang stamp, the horseshoe bolster stamp, and then the propeller shield with the guy on the horse and the Rough Rider spelt with the I. Now, a lot of times you take these knives apart and put them back together, and they lose everything, you know, because the spring's not right. But this one is it's still got the snap, still got the walk and talk. Of course, it was a brand new knife. I mean, it should. But this is the spring that was on the pin blade. The spring that was on the main blade was broken. That's hard to say. Main blade was broken. So I had to replace it with the one from the pin blade, which is okay. I mean, it works. The blades were cut exactly the same. Of course, the blade, the extra liner and all that goes in my stash, and they'll be used. You know, someday I may need a blade for a Barlow, and there I got me a blade. So you know, but I got a whole box of pieces and parts and stuff. So anyway, just a great looking Barlow. I mean, it's you know, I got a sack full of them. I mean, a croaker sack, slam full of Barlow. So it's not like you know, I love my Barlows. Always will. Got a bunch of them. Of course, I got a box of stock ones and a box of trappers, and you know, and I'm fixing to sell through some of this stuff. I hope that uh, I don't sell something I really won't later on, but I don't think I will. I'm kind of being careful picking through this stuff, and I may not sell a dang knife. I ain't got a clue, but I might trade a few. But I'll sell them. I mean, that's that's. How about bring out the old, bring in the new. Give me a chance to buy something new, and I found something. Okay, and this is just a folded hunter update for y'all. I found something about them hard hat knives. It's I'm about to save my pennies to get it, but I got one. I found the honey, found the honey. So uh, or like that old let's say every time a blind squirrel find a nut every now and then. Well, I found it. Okay, so it's all good. Life is good, South Mississippi. It's a little chilly, but that's okay too. They call the high temperature for today is going to be in the low six, the high 50s or the low 60s. So it got pretty chilly this morning. When I went and let the boys in, they was both at the door waiting to come on in because they knew it was time for a snack and warm up a little bit. And we got them out. Okay, Milo, I'm gonna let you out. Let me get through parenthood. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. I hope this video is something y'all enjoy. Uh, old Big Jim's gonna shut her down here from the Barlow Brigade. Uh, rule number 9.